In life, love and loyalty are always two important but vulnerable factors. When a woman goes astray and enters the path of adultery, the consequences will not only affect herself, but also those around her. This can become an emotional internal battle where regret and guilt intertwine. But before things get more difficult, there are essential things that women need to remember to be able to find light in the darkness. Let's explore 6 things that those who have made mistakes need to remember carefully and never forget, not only to protect themselves, but also to help them reshape the path ahead. 1. Consequences for children. Women should really consider and think about how their children will feel and react when they know that their mother is a traitor. This is not just a family event, but can have a profound impact on the child's psychology and overall development. Children often observe and learn from the behavior of adults, and when they witness their mother's betrayal, they may feel hurt, disappointed, and lose trust in relationships. This can lead to children developing negative thoughts about love and loyalty, causing problems in building future relationships. Furthermore, children may feel lost and unprotected, and this feeling can affect their self-confidence and self-esteem. It is important for mothers to be aware that their actions can have long-term consequences, not only for themselves, but also for the next generation. Children need support and guidance to understand the situation, help them overcome negative emotions, and develop psychologically in a healthy way. 2. Don't look for comfort in others. When a marriage is difficult or unhappy, many women often feel lonely, lacking support and emotional connection from their partner. This feeling can push them to seek comfort from another man, hoping that he will bring them the sense of security, love, and happiness they are not receiving in their marriage. However, this is often only a temporary solution and does not address the underlying problems in the relationship. Seeking comfort from others can lead to more complicated problems, such as betraying the trust of your partner or causing pain to both parties. This action not only makes the situation worse, but can also create feelings of guilt and insecurity. Rather than relying on others to fill the void, it is important to face the problems in the relationship openly and honestly. Communicating openly with your partner about your feelings and the difficulties you are both facing can help find solutions and restore the connection. If necessary, women can also seek support from psychologists or marriage counselors in this process. This not only helps them understand themselves better, but also creates an opportunity to improve the marital situation in a sustainable and effective way. 3 choices. When having an affair. When a woman has an affair, she will be faced with 3 main choices: back off, stand still, or move forward. Each choice comes with different consequences and implications, affecting not only herself but also those around her, especially her family and partner. Back off. This choice can mean realizing her mistake and deciding to return to her partner, finding a way to heal and repair the relationship. However, this requires sincerity, patience, and a willingness to face painful emotions from both sides. This can lead to recovery, but can also be difficult to rebuild trust. Stand still. Some women may choose to stand still, taking no action. This can bring temporary peace, but can also lead to a stalemate. They may live in conflict, not daring to admit the truth and avoiding facing the consequences. This choice can cause feelings of guilt and discomfort, and over time can have a negative impact on their psychology and mental health. Moving forward. This choice involves deciding to continue the relationship with the lover, perhaps for emotional reasons or personal needs. While this may bring a temporary sense of freedom and comfort, It can also lead to harm to the partner and children. The consequences of this choice can be long-lasting, creating conflicts in family and social life, and can increase feelings of guilt and loneliness in the future. Each choice is not simple and requires careful thought. It is important for women to consider the long-term consequences of each decision so that they can choose the most suitable path for themselves and those around them. 4. Enduring loneliness. Many women may experience moments of self-pity, feeling a lack of connection and support from their partner. However, recognizing and accepting this loneliness is necessary for them to develop and mature. Instead of trying to fill the feeling of loneliness with extramarital relationships or unhealthy actions, women should learn to face and endure their own loneliness. This is not only a challenge but also an opportunity to explore themselves, find out what they really need and want in life. By accepting loneliness, women can practice self-reliance and independence, thereby developing patience and inner strength. Finding personal interests, participating in activities that they love, or spending time with friends and family can help reduce feelings of loneliness. At the same time, this also helps them realize that happiness does not only depend on others, but also comes from within themselves. They can become a better version of themselves without having to seek comfort from an external relationship. Ultimately, enduring loneliness is a process of learning and growing, helping women discover their own value and build a fuller and more meaningful life, even in difficult times. Through this, they will not only overcome loneliness, but also build stronger and healthier relationships in the future. 5. Differences in approach to infidelity. When it comes to infidelity, men and women often have very different approaches, which can stem from biological, psychological, and social factors. Men. Many studies show that men tend to be more rational when it comes to infidelity. They may view infidelity as a physical act, and sometimes not associated with deep emotions. For them, infidelity may not necessarily mean that they no longer love their partner, but sometimes it is just a way to find novelty or escape the pressure in the current relationship. They can easily separate between emotions and physiological needs, thereby not feeling too guilty or worried about their actions. Women. On the contrary, women often have a more emotional approach. They often love emotionally, and when they cheat, it often means they have found an emotional connection with someone else. For many women, cheating is not just a physical act, but also a search for empathy, love, and understanding that they may not receive from their partner. They tend to feel more guilty about cheating because it not only hurts their partner, but can also disrupt the stability of their family. This difference affects not only how each gender perceives cheating, but also how they deal with the aftermath and emotions after it happens. Men may seek to justify their actions or feel less of a need to change, while women may seek healing and repair. Understanding these differences can help couples communicate more effectively and find ways to work through crises in their relationships. 6. Take responsibility for your choices. Ultimately, women need to remember that they are the ones who choose to cheat, and this action can leave an indelible mark on their lives. Cheating is not just a momentary decision, but a choice that can have serious consequences for themselves and others. When faced with difficulties in a marriage, seeking comfort from another person can provide temporary comfort. However, not being aware of the responsibility for your actions can lead to feelings of guilt, regret, and complex psychological consequences. Women need to understand that every decision they make has a major impact on their own lives and those around them. Furthermore, not accepting responsibility can create a vicious cycle where they continue to seek escape from their problems instead of facing and solving them. Not only does this damage their current relationship, it also causes stress and emotional damage that they may carry with them for the rest of their lives. Taking responsibility also means being aware of their own worth and not allowing themselves to fall into unhealthy relationships. Women can learn to cope with pain, find more positive solutions, and build more meaningful relationships based on respect and love. Ultimately, when women take responsibility for their choices, they not only create positive changes in their personal lives, but also open up opportunities for healing and growth, helping them become better versions of themselves. Through this, they can build a happy and fulfilling life, not only for themselves, but also for those around them. When a relationship is threatened by betrayal, it is important to face the realities and lessons that life brings. Keeping these essentials in mind will not only help you protect yourself, but will also help you rediscover the true value of love and loyalty. Allow yourself to heal and grow, because everything can change if you are determined. We would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this issue. Don't forget to comment below and share your thoughts. If you find this content useful, follow the channel for more interesting articles. See you in the next articles.